Good morning, another beautiful day in God's kingdom. Today we have before us the book of Luke, chapter 15, and we're going to read from verse 11. To illustrate the point further, Jesus told them this story. A man had two sons. The younger son told his father, I want my share of your estate now before you die. So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his sons. A few days later, this younger son packed all his belongings and moved to a distant land, and there he wasted all his money in wild living. About the time his money ran out, a great famine swept over the land and he began to starve. He persuaded a local farmer to hire him, and the man sent him into his fields to feed the pigs. The young man became so hungry that even the pods he was feeding the pigs looked good to him, but no one gave him anything. Welcome to the real world. And that's the way it is, isn't it? This young man felt that he was being too restricted, living in this house, with rules and not having his own way. And sometimes that's the way we feel as believers, as a child of God. You feel like, why do I have to live by the rules of the Bible? Why do I have to live my life by God's commandments? I want to experience what other people are experiencing. I want to live, by my own set of rules, or without any rules at all. And but what happens when we step out like that? We find ourselves, in a situation where we are falling practically into evil and wickedness, because it's either one or the other. You're either in the good or you are in the bad. You're either in the good or you're in the evil, and that's just the way it is. So if you are in that position right now where you have sort of thrown off all restraint, and somewhere at the back of your mind you know that this is the life that you're living right now, is not the life that God wants you to live. It's not the life that God planned for you to live. Why don't you take a moment and stop whatever it is that you're doing right now and just surrender your heart again to the Lord and call on God? And I know that God will hear you, because there's always a way back to God. No matter what, there's always a way back to God. Know that. So all you need to do is call on him, and the Lord will have you back. In fact, he will run out and reach out to you. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.